Facebook comes out and says, oh yeah, the majority of the news on Facebook is fake. You've been lied to. Your whole perception of your reality is a lie. Why do I say that? Because your perception of what's going on, what's happening, who died, that shapes your reality. You know how many people died on the fake news sites? You know what they were saying about Hillary and Trump during the election cycle on the fake news sites? Okay? So they're complicit in allowing these sites to live. Now, after the election, they're like, yeah, we're going to deal with that. We're going to take it down. There's a problem with fake sites. But it wasn't a problem during the whole cycle. Why they was lying to you. This election has completely debunked the myth of a post-racial America. All right. Everybody that was running around on a Obama talking about, oh, you know, white people good after all. You see, I told you, they was good. Well, they had something planned for you, and it wasn't this post-racial society that we tried to elect ourselves into. All right? So he played on the fears. He played on the fears. He played on the insecurities. He played on the genetic fears that Europeans have for Africans. What do you mean, Brother Red? What I'm saying is Dr. Frances Cress Welsing explained it perfectly in her book, The ISIS Papers, who, by the way, predicted that Trump was going to be president before her untimely demise. Okay? She predicted it. And she left this planet in January. She saw it. She weighed it out, and she said that's the pattern that they're going in. He's running on a Nazi platform. He's running on the same, he's running play by play the same way that Hitler ran. As a nationalist. They're running on white nationality or white nationalism. That's what they running on. They like, yo, we about to carve this thing up. We want our own land. Facts. That's what they doing. So he knew to speak to the fears of the Americans. Because remember, he's on the web. He's a master troll. Anybody know about Trump on Twitter? He is a master troll. And he frequents a lot of different forums and sites and other places online that he understands the conversation in America. There's such a thing as data mining, okay, and analytics. So based on the analytics and the data mining of some of these white supremacist sites, you can see the growth. You can see the numbers. You would be like, well, goddamn it, it's a lot of them out there. And they feel, and we know how they feel because these are their talking points. So if you're going to build up a campaign, you build your campaign around speaking to those talking points. It's not difficult. It's all about research. He's a retard. He got a lot of smart people around him. Real talk. I don't know if you could see it clearly. Maybe we might have to dim the lights a little bit. But this is Clinton's America. According to the results of the election. This is empty, okay? This is empty. I mean, it don't even look like nothing. And on Trump's America, it's popping. I mean, it's filled up. So there's two Americas of 2016. You thought it was one. Trump's America, the land mass is 85% of the land. 15% was Clinton's. The population of Clinton's America was 54%. And Trump's was 46. That's interesting. Because she won the popular vote. But wait until January. I promise you. Wait until January. Wait until the inauguration. The part that voted for Hillary Clinton will all be with Trump. The majority of them, they're on code now. That's right. Okay, the code is this. Get on code, cracker. That's what they tell another cracker. Get on code. Get on code. You better get on board because when it goes down, you could get it too. That's what's taking place. So, Becky from the water cooler was mad cool on November the 7th, but now Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got an attitude, you know what I'm saying? She's not laughing at our jokes anymore. You're like, damn, what's going on, Gwendolyn? Like, what the hell? But she's on code. She's studying. They emailing her stuff. She's listening to Fox now. She's like, damn, maybe I might have to get on the winning team. Who likes to be on the losing team? And the numbers are so huge that it's intimidation. All right? Now this is very interesting. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't care. I try to stay away from it, but I'm going to speak to it because this is what his audience, that's what they speak to. One of his major supporters was Alex Jones. Huge platform. All conspiracy theory. Right? By show of hands, how many people knew that Donald Trump's uncle was the one who confiscated Nikola Tesla's equipment and his readings and his writings and all of his information when he was murdered? Nikola Tesla was dealing with time travel. The character in Back to the Future, Biff, that's Donald Trump. This is the writer. On October 21st, 2015, the article came out, and the writer of the movie said Back to the Future, Biff Tannen is based on Donald Trump. Research predictive programming. When you go back, if you go on Google and you watch Back to the Future predictions, damn near everything came true. They even got the floating hoverboard, the Nikes, the lace up, all of that. Chicago Cubs. 9/11. The Simpsons predictive programming. But what I'm saying is Donald Trump's uncle was in possession. Remember Biff. Biff did what? Biff got the betting books. He went into the future and got rich. They got rich out of nowhere. Okay? They got rich out of nowhere. He loses money and then pops up with more. Like, it's all good. I got it. So I'm not going to get into that round. I'm not going to go there like that. But Donald Trump's uncle, can you read it? Because a few days after Tesla died on January, the Office of Alien Property, about 3 weeks after that, all of Tesla's things and documents were given a thorough examination by a group of FBI agents that included none other than John G. Trump, the uncle of the current Republican candidate for U.S. President, Donald J. Trump. Okay, yeah. Conspiracy theorists flock to Trump. Twitter demographic reports. I do analytics. I don't play games. I read the numbers. Men lie, women lie. All right? The majority of his people are into conspiracy theories. That's why they knew in the campaign, I'm going to talk conspiracy to them. Spirit cooking and all of that. That's what they eat. They like that. All right? They call them the tin hats. InfoWars and all of that stuff. So all of those fake news sites on Facebook. Huh? Who? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's who he has a large contingency of those people. Now, let's talk about fear. Because that's the title of this lecture. And disclaimer, I don't want nobody to get in their fear bag. This is all family. Don't be shaking on one of these pews and all of that. Like, this is not to get you scared. Yes, we burn some sage or some sandalwood. You know what I mean? Shit, light up if you need to. Oh, we in the church, my bad. But this is not about fear-mongering. I'm going to give you the information because what I want to do is I want to make you consciously aware of what is going on. When you become consciously aware of something, that sometimes takes away the fear. Case in point. If you learned how to swim, if you took swimming lessons and you were conscious of a backstroke, when you were on the Titanic and it sinked, you was like, yo, I'm going to swim it out because I'm aware on how to swim. So being conscious is being aware, and there's a power to that. So we have to become conscious to the psyops that is taking place because they are capturing people's hearts and minds, and what? False expectation appearing real. You're going to bring it to yourself. You're going to make yourself get pulled over. All right? You're going to make yourself get shot. All right? You're going to bring it upon yourself. Black people like, oh my goodness, Trump is president, we gonna die. Oh, goddamn it, die. Die, let me help you. Die, my nigga, like, get out of here, because we don't need none of that talk. You sound real crazy. Did he say he was gonna kill you? Huh? Did you die? Like, he became president, did you die? So why would you bring that upon you? That's the same people who be holding up these affirmations. I can't breathe. This is an affirmation, family. And when you do the research, the people who came up with these slogans are some of the think tanks that George Soros was funding. This was not, if you listen to the interview with the brother Darren Seals, he was like, yo, we was out there in Ferguson, and they was on the sidelines, Twitter fingers and everything. They wasn't doing anything. He's talking about Black Lives Matter. Then he said they popped up with a slogan out of nowhere, and everybody started repeating it. He said, we didn't come up with that. Hands up, don't shoot. Am I next? I can't breathe. All of these are negative affirmations that will generate all kind of negative experiences in your life. There's no power in that. You got to speak things into existence. So you speak in your demise, you're speaking your death, you're speaking your oppression into existence. They had a march where it was 500,000 people. I can't breathe. I felt like pouring water on them. I felt like getting on the roof and just ice bucket these dudes. Like, what is wrong with you? What's wrong? And these is marches with mad white people in the marches. Nobody's tapping their pockets. Huh? Nobody doing a credit check. No one is crowdfunding or crowdsourcing. I need resources. You're a doctor. You're a doctor. You're a lawyer. You're a teacher. We need resources. We don't need no pity party. What's the pity party for? Just give us what we need. If it's 500,000 of us, well, goddamn it, let's put $10 in a jar. Okay, so we can have some institutions so we can save these babies' lives. Because we know why they're dying. It's from lack. So Mitt Romney says Donald Trump will change America with trickle-down racism. This can't be our new normal. Hate acts reported across the country in the wake of Trump's victory. They burned the churches, all right? They pulling off scarves and everything. The suicide hotlines, the first 24 hours of Trump's America have been full of fear. People are ready to go. Ready to go. Because this man is president. Was you ready to go when you watched The Apprentice? Did he come, did he land? Like, is he a Martian? Like, this is Trump. This is myth. Like, are you serious? You're not gonna fight it out? You're not gonna fight? You're not gonna put up, nobody? You're just gonna die? Okay. People share frightening images in the aftermath of Trump's victory. F off, your safe place, right? I think in a little skating circle, they're like, you're not safe anymore in the skating park. We're gonna get you. KKK is gonna get you off your skateboard. Then they doing graffiti, right? And people is all scared. But you was doing graffiti. You didn't factor in who you was scaring. Huh? You was all intimidating. You didn't factor that one in, but now you scared. Huh? You was pulling off scarves and everything. You was on World Star acting all bestial. You wasn't worried about it then. But now you want to bother us with this fear. Why? What you scared of? Oh, this is what you're scared of. Okay, I get it. So this is the Christian heartland. And you know what that's code for? The KKK. Whenever you see evangelical I'm not talking about our brothers that are Christians. Whenever you see evangelical Christians in Christian heartland, meaning that I haven't seen T.D. Jakes go up in the Christian heartland recently and deliver a sermon. They wasn't inviting Pastor Manning to talk to them. The Christian heartland is the evangelical Christians who double at night or maybe in the daytime as these people in white sheets. I'm not making no apologies for nothing. That's what it is. Okay? Enough evidence is out there that this is who it is. So, the birth of a nation. Y'all went to the movies thinking that you was going to see something revolutionary. That this was the one. Finally, we're going to watch a movie that's going to make us tougher. We're going to watch a movie that's going to get us out of this predicament. Because Nate Turner is going to do it for us. Right? But they always say it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. How did that movie finish? I'm talking about the last 15 minutes. The minute I saw the scene with the people hanging from the trees, I was like, damn, they got me. They got me. And it didn't even dawn upon me later on that day because I did a video praising the movie. But then I watched it on bootleg, which brought everything clearly to me. Wait a minute. You know you be in the crib, man, late and shit? Like, hold on, wait a minute. What? They just went in on us. They hung up, I mean, you got about 5 minutes of revenge, right? Then after that, you had the young boys sell them out. Then the whole team got clapped down. Then, and this ain't even an accurate story, they say. He went and turned himself in and got beat down. Then they showed the scene where they hung all of our people in a very, that did something to me. I mean, because keep in mind, slavery movies, just like they call it slave porn. The same way that all of these other movies, they have reference points to them. The characters, you put some FUBU on that dude, it's modern days. It's modern days. All right? If you go into the train station, or if you go where our people are tattered and homeless, do they not look like the same people on a plantation wearing burlap? Huh? Are we not that far removed from that concept? So when you watching these movies, you got your point of reference. You like, yeah, I'm Nat Turner. I'm Nate. Yeah, that's me. Or you like, yeah, I'm Lupita. You know what I'm saying? I'm Lupita. You know. And then when things happen to them, you got to wear that as well. That's the magic in scripting. That's the magic in putting these movies together, is they make the characters relatable. And then you become the character. You're living vicariously through them. So that whole movie towards the end, that shit was a remix. Like they really they emboldened the European in that movie. All right? They emboldened the race soldier in that movie because they won at the end. Birth of their nation. Now they got a birth of a new nation with Trump. This is their birth of a nation. You took more L's than Cool J this year. Wasn't the birth of your nation. You was taking L's. Okay? Let's be clear. Former KKK leader David Duke. Our people have played a huge role in electing Trump. When Obama got into office, could Louis Farrakhan say that? They would take his Twitter down, go to Chicago, and make him apologize to the world. And they would make Obama get on the Rose Garden and denounce him with Michelle right there and the 2 kids. He would have to bring the whole family out for that. Who's making him denounce anything? Nobody. Who's putting him under fire? This is on David Duke's website. This is on his Twitter feed. Huh? He got a mixtape cover for this guy. He went and did a mixtape cover for Trump. Now they planning all kind of parades and everything. They all in your face. This is their flag. Nobody burnt that flag recently. All right? This is his guy. Case in point. I know that that's his guy because he surrounded himself with the KKK. Right. Every single appointment since he became president is, all of these people are rumored to be either Ku Klux Klan sympathizers or card-carrying members. All of them. This guy, the architect of the most racist law in modern American history, has been named to Trump's team. He came up with, look at his face. He came up with a law. We try to pass legislation that they could just hop out on a Muslim. Like, stop and frisk, but not frisk you. Ask, yo, where you from? You know what I mean? No, I think it was a Mexican. He's in Arizona. My bad. This was Mexicans. You know what I mean? On some old phenotype, you know, profiling you and hopping out. Yo, where's your card at? And all of this other stuff. Nazi Germany, where's your star? So, this, and there might be some goons in the audience. There might be some gangsters out here. I'm giving you some ops. Because y'all ain't been doing no work in the community forever. Meaning that y'all not protecting us. There's names out there and faces that need to get a visit paid to them. I'm dead serious. Because we the toughest people on the planet, according to BT and World Star.